All right, quick question. What's the very first food that pops into your head when you think about building muscle? For 99% of us, the answer comes out automatically: eggs. For decades, we've been told, almost like it was a law of nature, that eggs are the gold standard of protein, the yardstick by which everything else is measured. And hey, let's be clear, they're not wrong. Eggs are an amazing food. But what if I told you there's a small, humble seed you've probably overlooked? One that doesn't just give you more protein gram for gram, but also delivers a powerful combo of nutrients that eggs can't even come close to matching? What if the key to slowing down the loss of strength that comes with age, to reclaiming your vitality, and to building a strong, capable body at any age wasn't hiding in the chicken coop, but out in the fields, in one of the oldest plants on Earth? Dr. Richard Dawson, and I want you to stick with me, because today we're going to challenge one of the biggest myths in nutrition, not just by introducing one, but several seeds that give eggs a real run for their money. And by the end, I'll reveal the number one seed, the true champion that could change the way you nourish your body forever. But first, tell us, where are you watching from? How old are you? We read every comment, and they help keep this community strong. So don't be shy, drop a hello below. All right, let's dive in. Before we dive into these powerful little seeds, we need to talk about something important, something that quietly robs us of strength, balance, and independence, often without us even realizing it. Its name is sarcopenia. Now, I know that might sound like something you only hear in a hospital or something that affects only the very old. But the truth? It's much closer than you think, and it affects all of us. Sarcopenia is simply the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that comes with age. And no, it doesn't start at 80. Science is very clear. Starting as early as age 30, if we don't do anything about it, we can lose between 3 to 5% of our muscle mass every decade. And after 60, the process speeds up. We can lose up to 3% every single year. Take a second to let that sink in. This isn't about flat stomachs or magazine cover biceps. It's about something much more basic: quality of life. It's when the grocery bags feel heavier than they used to. It's when a single flight of stairs leaves you winded. It's when getting up from a chair suddenly takes effort you didn't need before. It's losing your balance more easily, which multiplies your risk of falls and fractures that can completely change your life. Your muscles are your armor. They're your engine. Healthy muscle burns more calories even at rest, helping you stay ahead of weight gain in type 2 diabetes. They're also your amino acid reserve, which means they help your immune system work better and recover faster from illness or surgery. In short, muscle is your fountain of youth. And if you're younger and active, this matters just as much, maybe even more. Every time you hit the gym, go for a walk, or simply have a busy day, your muscles experience tiny tears. That's a good thing. It's your body's signal to rebuild and grow stronger. But to rebuild, it needs the right raw materials. It needs amino acids, the building blocks of protein. Without enough protein, in the right amount and quality, your recovery falls short. You feel more sore, more tired, and progress feels slow. So whether you're fighting the clock or trying to get the most out of your workouts, the key question is always the same. Are you giving your body the right kind of protein? That's where the egg enters the picture, and where this story starts to get really interesting. The egg, undisputed king, or time to rethink? Let's be fair, eggs earned their reputation. They're nutritious, affordable, and you can cook them 100 different ways. When it comes to their protein, it's pretty close to perfect. One large egg, about 2 ounces, gives you 6 to 7 grams of protein, which adds up to about 13 grams of protein per 100 grams of egg. But here's the key. It's not just about how much protein you get, it's about the quality of that protein. And this is where eggs really shine. Egg protein is complete, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body can't make on its own. You have to get them from food. And not only that, it's highly absorbable. Your body knows exactly what to do with it. That's why eggs were crowned king of protein. And for a long time, no one questioned that title. But now it's time to introduce a new concept: protein density. In other words, how much protein are you getting per gram of food? And this is where things start to shift. Because in this area, our mighty egg starts to fall behind when you compare it to some surprisingly powerful seeds. Now let's be real. No one's going to sit down and eat 100 grams of seeds in one go. Just like most folks can easily eat 2 eggs, which is around 100 grams. A typical serving of seeds is more like 2 or 3 tablespoons, about 20 to 30 grams. But here's what I'm going to show you. If you incorporate these seeds smartly into your daily routine, you can match, or even beat, the protein boost you thought only eggs could give you. And at the same time, you'll add a host of nutrients that eggs just don't bring to the table. So get ready. We're kicking off a countdown journey through some of the most powerful seeds nature has to offer. We'll work our way up the ladder, from great options all the way to the #1 seed, the one that truly deserves the crown. Seed number 6, Chia, the Aztec superfood for stamina. We begin our countdown with a seed that's tiny, but legendary, Chia. In the ancient Mayan language, Chia actually means strength. These seeds were once the fuel of Aztec warriors and messengers. Folks believed a single spoonful could power them through an entire day. Okay, maybe that's a little dramatic, but it gives you a clue about just how nutrient-dense these little seeds really are. When it comes to protein, Chia delivers 16 to 17 grams per 100 grams. Right off the bat, that's already more than an egg. Now let's be accurate. While Chia's amino acid profile is excellent, it's technically not a complete protein because it's a little low in an amino acid called lysine. But don't worry, if you eat a reasonably varied diet, you'll get lysine from plenty of other foods. Still, it's good to know. Where Chia really shines, though, is in its fiber content. When you mix chia seeds with water or milk, something magical happens. They soak up to 12 times their weight in liquid and form a thick, gel-like texture. That gel does 3 amazing things. Keeps you full longer, helps stabilize your blood sugar, and hydrates you from the inside out, which is critical after exercise. And don't forget, chia is packed with omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are fantastic for calming the inflammation that comes from stress, poor diet, or hard workouts. How do you use it? The easiest way is to make chia pudding. 3 tablespoons of chia in a cup of plant-based milk. Add a little sweetness if you like. Pop it in the fridge overnight. And by morning, you've got a creamy Powerhouse breakfast. You can also stir a spoonful into smoothies, yogurt, or oatmeal. Chia is a fantastic starting point. But trust me, this is just the beginning. Seed number 5, flaxseed, the gut and hormone guardian. Our next contender is flaxseed, also known as linseed, a true nutritional powerhouse. With around 18 to 20 grams of protein per 100 grams, flaxseed once again beats the egg in protein density. Just like chia, flax isn't technically a complete protein because it's also a bit low in lysine. But if you're eating a balanced diet, that's nothing to worry about. Now let's talk about what makes flax really special. First, it's fiber. Flaxseed is one of the best things you can eat for digestive health. It helps keep things moving, supports a healthy gut environment, and even contributes to lower cholesterol levels. But its real superpower? It's called lignans. Flaxseed is the richest source of lignans on the planet. These are plant compounds that act as phytoestrogens, meaning they help balance hormones in a natural, gentle way. And research has linked them to a lower risk of certain cancers, including breast and prostate. Plus, flaxseed, like chia, is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, great for your heart, your brain, and fighting inflammation. But here's a critical detail. You have to eat it ground. Whole flax seeds? They go in one end and come out the other. You won't absorb any of those nutrients. So either buy it already ground and store it in the fridge, or, better yet, grind up a small amount every few days using a coffee grinder. How to use it? It couldn't be easier. Add 1 or 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed to your smoothie, yogurt, or salad. One small step, but it adds protein, fiber, and a unique hormonal benefit your body will thank you for. We've added stamina. Now we've got balance. Next up, protection. Seed number 4, sunflower seeds, the antioxidant shield for your muscles. Now we're stepping into heavyweight territory. Sunflower seeds, those familiar little snacks we often eat without thinking, turn out to be a nutritional goldmine. With around 21 grams of protein per 100 grams, they leave eggs well behind in the dust. Now, to be fair, just like the seeds we've seen so far, sunflower seeds are a little low in lysine, so it's best to combine them with other protein sources. But their real power doesn't stop at protein. It's in what they can do to protect your muscles. Sunflower seeds are one of the best sources of vitamin E out there, a potent antioxidant your body needs, especially if you're staying active. Think of it this way. When you exercise, your body produces free radicals, those unstable molecules that can damage your muscle cells and slow down recovery. Vitamin E acts like a bodyguard for your muscles, neutralizing those free radicals and keeping your cells safe. On top of that, sunflower seeds are rich in selenium, another antioxidant that also helps your thyroid function properly, which is key for regulating your metabolism. And if that wasn't enough, they also give you a healthy dose of magnesium. The relaxation mineral. Magnesium helps your muscles relax after contracting, prevents cramps, and supports deep, restorative sleep, which is when your body actually rebuilds and grows stronger. How to enjoy them? Eat them raw or lightly toasted. Just go easy on the salt. They make a great snack on their own, or try sprinkling them on salads for a satisfying crunch. You can even try sunflower seed butter as a delicious alternative to peanut butter. So now we've added protection. Up next, it's time to build some real strength. Seed number 3, pumpkin seeds, the mineral powerhouse for strength. If sunflower seeds are your muscle shield, then pumpkin seeds are the forge, where strength gets built. These little green gems are nothing short of a nutritional powerhouse. Depending on the variety, they pack anywhere from 19 to an incredible 30 grams of protein per 100 grams. Some specially processed types can even reach 33 grams. But even the regular kind more than doubles the protein content of eggs. Now, pumpkin seeds aren't technically a complete protein either, but they are especially rich in an amino acid called arginine, which supports blood flow and helps deliver nutrients straight to your muscles. But where pumpkin seeds really shine is in their mineral content. They are one of the best plant sources of magnesium and zinc, two nutrients that are absolutely essential if you're serious about maintaining your strength. We already talked about magnesium, vital for energy, sleep, muscle relaxation, and avoiding cramps. But zinc, that's the mineral of strength and immunity. It plays a key role in healing, especially muscle repair, supports your immune system, and even helps with the production of testosterone, which is essential for maintaining muscle mass as we age. How do you use them? Sprinkle them on just about anything. Buy them raw and shelled, and toss them into soups, salads, yogurt, or just eat them by the handful as a snack. We've raised the protein bar pretty high already, but we're not done yet. Up next, something a little more exotic. Seed number 2, Sacha Inchi, the complete protein from the Amazon. Get ready for something a little more exotic, straight from the heart of the Amazon rainforest. Meet Sacha Inchi, also called the Inca peanut. It's a star-shaped seed that's been used for centuries by indigenous communities in Peru for energy, strength, and recovery. And now, modern science is confirming exactly why. Sacha Inchi delivers between 25 and 30 grams of protein per 100 grams, more than double what you get from eggs. But here's what really sets it apart. It's a complete protein. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, and in excellent proportions. That means your body gets everything it needs in one single plant source, and it digests beautifully. No heaviness, no bloating, just clean, usable fuel for your muscles. That makes it ideal after a workout when your body's calling out for quick, effective recovery. And here's the bonus. Sacha Inchi is one of the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Even better, it has a nearly perfect balance between omega-3 and omega-6, which is crucial for keeping inflammation in check. How do you use it? You'll usually find it roasted, and it has a nutty, satisfying flavor, a perfect snack. It also comes as a protein powder for smoothies, or as a cold-pressed oil you can drizzle on salads. Just don't cook with it, it's sensitive to heat. Sacha Inchi is a very serious contender for the crown. In fact, it might seem like the perfect seed. Almost, because we've still got one more to go. Seed number 1, hemp, the undisputed champion. We've journeyed from the Aztecs to the Amazon. We've seen seeds that offer stamina, hormonal balance, antioxidant power, and mineral-rich strength. But now it's time to meet the one that sits at the very top, the seed that takes the number 1 spot and just might be the most powerful plant-based protein for your muscles, hemp seed. And let's clear something up right away. We're not talking about anything mind-altering here. We're talking about hemp seeds, a legal, safe, incredibly nutritious superfood that's in a league of its own. Let's start with the numbers. Hemp seeds deliver between 31 and 35 grams of protein per 100 grams. Take a moment with that. That's nearly 3 times more protein than the same amount of egg. Now sure, portion size matters, but just 3 tablespoons of shelled hemp seeds, about 30 grams, give you 10 to 11 grams of protein, about the same as 2 large eggs in just 3 spoonfuls. But protein quantity means nothing without quality, and this is where hemp shines brightest. Its protein is complete, all 9 essential amino acids. And more than that, it's incredibly easy to digest. Why? Because of a special protein it contains called edestin, which closely resembles the proteins naturally found in your body. That means your system absorbs and uses it quickly and efficiently, without bloating, without heaviness, making it perfect after a workout, or even for older adults with sensitive digestion. But strong muscles need more than just protein, and hemp knows it. It's one of the few seeds that naturally delivers the ideal balance of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids, a 3-to-1 ratio that helps keep inflammation down and recovery up. And the benefits don't stop there. Hemp seeds are packed with magnesium, zinc, and iron, minerals your muscles and your whole body depend on every single day. Now you might be wondering, does this have anything to do with marijuana? The answer is a firm no. Hemp seeds come from industrial hemp, a variety of the cannabis sativa plant that's grown for food and fiber. And by law, it contains virtually 0 THC, less than 0.3%. They're completely safe, completely legal, and beneficial for all ages. Hemp is the full package. More protein, better quality, easier digestion, anti-inflammatory fats, and a mineral profile that's hard to beat. So how do you start using this super seed? It couldn't be easier. You'll find hemp seeds already shelled. They're often labeled hemp hearts. They have a soft texture and a mild nutty flavor, a little like pine nuts or walnuts. Here are a few simple ways to add them to your routine. In smoothies, add 2 or 3 tablespoons to your morning smoothie. It gives you a rich, creamy texture and a serious protein boost. Sprinkled on top. Toss a spoonful onto your toast with avocado, your yogurt, salads, or even into a bowl of soup. It blends in beautifully and raises the nutrition level of almost any dish. Homemade hemp milk. Blend 1 part hemp seeds to 4 parts water, and you've got yourself a rich, plant-based milk. No need to strain it, just pour and enjoy. In pesto or dressings, swap out pine nuts in your pesto recipe for hemp hearts. The result? A creamier, higher protein version that's delicious and satisfying. Now imagine this, a bowl of oatmeal with a spoonful of hemp seeds, a sprinkle of chia, and a handful of pumpkin seeds. Without even trying hard, you've made yourself a breakfast that delivers more protein, more fiber, and healthier fats than most people get all day. You've just laid the foundation for a day full of strength and energy, one bite at a time. If this opened your eyes and you want to keep discovering how nature can help you strengthen your body, join our community. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and be sure to click that little bell icon, because in the videos ahead, we're going to keep uncovering practical tools just like this. Tools that help you take real control of your health and well-being. And now, I'd love to hear from you. Had you ever heard of hemp seeds before today? Which of these powerful seeds surprised you the most? Which one are you going to try first? Leave a comment down below. Your questions, your experiences, your discoveries. They're what make all of this worth it. And if someone came to mind while you were watching this, maybe a friend or family member who's always tired or trying to build back strength, or who just needs a simple way to eat better, do them a favor and send them this video. Sometimes one small action can be the first step toward a big change in someone's life. So what did we learn today? We challenged the king, the egg, and we saw that while it's good, its reign has some serious competition. We discovered the endurance of chia, the hormonal balance of flax, the antioxidant shield of sunflower seeds, and the mineral strength of pumpkin seeds. We traveled deep into the Amazon to find Sacha Inchi, a seed with complete protein and incredible omega-3s. But in the end, one seed stood above the rest: hemp. With its sky-high protein content, perfect amino acid profile, easy digestibility, anti-inflammatory fats, and powerful minerals, it truly earns the crown. Nature gives us incredible tools. You have the power to slow aging, reclaim your energy, and build a strong, resilient body, no matter your age. And it's not about cutting things out. It's about adding smarter choices in. Superfoods that give you more with every bite. So don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. Head to the store, pick up a few of these seeds, and add 1 tablespoon of strength to your next meal. Your muscles will thank you.